Wessel, congratulations, that was some game. I think we could see by your celebration what that meant to you, but just try and put it into words for us.
It's probably the craziest match I've ever played, especially after a 2-0 lead, but yeah, I'm gonna have a good sleep tonight, that's one thing for sure.
Cameron came back superbly well there. What was going through your head when he levelled up the match?
Well, some said in me it was a bit of a surprise, but I thought to myself, if I kept myself into the mood I am right now, it will be all right. But I kind of struggled at the 30, and after I missed the 30, I thought, okay, I'm gonna split it now, and I missed the 14, and I was like, oh my God, maybe this is gonna end not so good as we think it is. But in the last set, I was pretty confident I'm still gonna win it, because I thought, because I'm the more experienced player, I probably just keep calm to yourself and it will get you through it. So, yeah.
And you've played some incredible darts on the big stage recently, especially at the Grand Slam, but you haven't got the results to match that. So how important was it for you to get over the line today?
Yeah, that's what I said to the Dutch media guys. In the end, I played 4 matches on the major, which 3 in Grand Slam and 1 on the PDC Championship finals, but I didn't get a win. I played well, that's one thing for sure, but I didn't get a win. So I want to get a win on a major event, and that's you saw what it meant to me. That meant the world to me. Yeah.
And you're being talked about as one of the main contenders for the title here at Ali Pali. Do you share that belief?
No, not at all. I said it before, but I think it's a bit crazy to get me in like the 6th spot to win the World Championship. But if everyone's gonna think it, I'm just gonna play my own game, and I'm trying to like sort it out and not gonna have it with me. But it's still there and it's in your head a bit. But I'm trying to close it out as much as possible. And
it's Joe Cullen up next for you. What are your thoughts on that game?
I think it's probably, I'm not favoured there, am I? But they said it before, the bookies are going to put me favourite maybe, but as I said before, Joe Cullen is one of the best players to play a World Championship. He didn't have the best year of his life, but I think Joe can play a World Championship very, very well. We saw it last year that he actually mismatched darts to beat Luke Humphries. So I think it's not the best draw you ever can get, but it's not the worst draw either.
Wessel, many congratulations. At 2-0 up, were you surprised at the level that Cameron found to come back into the game?
Yeah, especially after the 2-0, wasn't it? But what was his average? Do we know? It was like 96, about 95, 96, yeah? I think that's pretty well for a qualifier. I think no one wants to play qualifier who plays like that. We've seen matches before which have been worse. We've seen better as well. But yeah, especially after 2-0, he played really well. So I was a bit surprised for that, yeah.
When he goes 2-1 up in the final set, are you having flashbacks to the Grand Slam and things like this where you're losing good games?
No, not at all. I didn't think about the Grand Slam when I played there, but I was a bit nervy in the first set, but after that, the second set was even better for me to calm down, and after that I was all settled down, and I was like, okay, let's close it out and win this one. But that's when he started kicking in and starting in the big trebles. But yeah, it's just too crazy.
The rise that you've had this year, has it taken you by surprise? Because you came here last year and everyone knew what a good player you were, but the year you've had, you've gone to another level, and like you said, you're being spoken about to win TV titles and win World Championships. Is it taking you by surprise?
Yeah, maybe a bit. I know the level I can play, so I know this can be my level. I'm not saying this is my level all year long, but I know I can get to that level. But I also know I'm not the kind of player for now to keep pushing 100 average all the way through. So it's going to be difficult, but yeah.
Wessel, it's been a big year for yourself, obviously, the Pro Tour win, the success on the development tour as well. Is the year you've had what you expected to happen at the start of the year?
No. I didn't expect to be at this spot I am right now, but the goal was to get into the top 64 after 2 years, and to be in the top 50 after 1 year is more like a dream than a goal.
Obviously, a lot of people are talking about you as a dark horse really to go and do something here at this tournament. Do you sort of listen to what people are saying and people tipping you to do well?
You hear it, but you try not to listen to it, you know what I mean? It's just, people are maybe trying to put pressure on you, but I don't want to take that on me, to be honest.
Wessel, big well done on coming through what was a tough game. You said earlier that Joe Cullen wasn't the best draw for you, but I think a lot of people would disagree there with the year that he's had. What was your immediate reaction when you found out that you were facing Joe as your seed?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really look into the second round at first, but if I had to pick someone, I wouldn't pick Joe Cullen. If I had to pick someone, I don't know which one I would pick, but I think what I said before, Joe Cullen is one of the best players when they come to playing on the World Championship stage. So I really don't think that is like a lucky draw or an easy draw or anything.
You said that you wasn't looking at round 2 before this match. Have you had a look at the other draw and a potential route to maybe further in this competition? Because you're not in the half that the two Lukes are in, you're not in the quarter of Anderson, you're not in the quarter of Van Gerwen. Michael Smith, he's gone out in your quarter. It's looking really open, and it's starting to open up even further.
Well, I've seen it, but I'm trying not to like being busy about it, to be honest, because I'm trying to look at it match at a time. Because we saw it today. If I wouldn't have had a great last hit today, I would have been out anyway. So that's one of the reasons why I should focus on one match at a time.
You spoke about your performances in Wolverhampton. I think at one point you actually broke the tournament record for the Grand Slam without actually winning a match. How tough is it to stay mentally strong, knowing that you're playing so well, but no matter what, it just seems people are stepping up against you even better?
Well, that's tough, but it was kind of like the start of the season on the Pro Tour, because I played on the floor games 100 average and got beat like 6, 7, maybe more. And it was the same about them, and then I said to myself, trying to keep calm and trying to go on, and that's what helped me then. So I think if I keep calm now, and trying to keep playing like I do on the stage I did at the Grand Slam, it will fall into pieces for me.
Wessel, thank you.
Congratulations, Wessel. As you mentioned, you're one of the favourites to actually go on and lift the Citadel Trophy despite being very early in your PDC career. Can you take inspiration from someone like Rob Cross, who did the unthinkable and went and win this trophy with a very lack of experience on the stage?
Well, I'm not like to say I could take it like he does, but it is a dream for me. That's one thing for sure. But as I said, I don't want to look any further than my next game.
You mentioned on Sky before the match that you don't want a nickname. It's obviously such a huge thing about darts and it becomes synonymous with people. What's the reason behind that?
It's maybe 2 reasons. One is I don't like nicknames in darts, and the second one is no one has ever given me a good one. But if you don't like them, no one's going to give you a good one anyway, does it?
Have you? Can you share any bad examples of nicknames that?
No, I'm not going to do it there because no, I'm not going to do that.
Thank you very much. Best of luck.
Okay.
Wessel, I know that Darryl, Fitton and Mission have given you a lot of support in the last few years. Can you put into words what sort of support they've given you, and is it nice to repay them with results like today?
Well, yeah, maybe you saw it on the camera show. Darryl's actually in the crowd right now. I said it before, if it wasn't for Darryl, I probably wouldn't play darts anyway. So for him to be here and share my first World Championship win means absolutely the world to me.
And just lastly, a shout out for your friends and family that were in the crowd that were watching you.
Yeah. It's always good to have like a good group of friends in the crowd to support you. It wasn't only in the VIP area, there were friends of me who were actually in the crowd as well. That just means the world to me. That's absolutely good.
Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.